What if the clothes you wear could do more than just, well, look good? What if they could actually be part of a solution? Today we're diving into FrankenStitch, a brand that's trying to stitch a whole new philosophy into the fabric of fashion. And trust me, it's not just a clever name, it's a mission.
And at the very heart of that mission is this one really powerful question. In an industry that gets a lot of heat for its impact on people and the planet, can fashion flip the script and actually become a force for good? Well, FrankenStitch is betting the answer is a huge yes, and they're here to show us how.
And there's their answer, plain and simple. The key word in their mission statement that just jumps out at you is movement. See, this isn't about selling one more t-shirt. It's about trying to fundamentally shift how we think about fashion, what it is, who it's for, and the footprint it leaves behind.
So where does this movement begin? It starts by tackling a huge gap in the fashion world. FrankenStitch is making clothes specifically for non-binary individuals, but also for anyone who just feels left out by traditional gendered styles that, let's be honest, don't fit real diverse bodies.
And this idea wasn't cooked up in some stuffy, sterile boardroom. Nope, it sparked to life in the middle of 2023, born right out of the creative chaos of a designer's studio. And that origin story is so important. It's organic, it's passionate, and it feels deeply personal.
Okay, so a powerful mission is one thing, but how do they actually pull it off? Well, the real magic is in their method. It's all about taking materials that are already out there in the world and giving them a brand new life, a completely new identity.
The whole process is called upcycling, and honestly, the name FrankenStitch is the perfect description for it. They literally stitch together these discarded fragments to create something new, something whole, and something really, really beautiful.
And the materials they use? It's incredible. We're talking about everything from tough denim coffee sacks and old tartan kilts to forgotten t-shirts. They even team up with artists like Hansa Monstas to bring old merch back from the dead. Think about it. Every single piece has a story before it even becomes a garment. But here's what's really cool. Their commitment doesn't just stop once you buy something. The whole brand is built on this idea of circularity. They actually promise to take responsibility for their clothes for life. This includes a repair guarantee, which is just a total game changer in the world of throwaway fast fashion.
Every great movement needs a symbol, right? A kind of a heart you can rally around. For FrankenStitch, that heart is a super unique and wonderfully weird mascot named Stitch.
So meet Stitch. And right off the bat, the brand makes its stance on inclusivity crystal clear by introducing Stitch with they-them pronouns. It's such a simple, powerful way of saying everything about who they welcome. Absolutely everyone.
So why a platypus? It's kind of brilliant when you think about it. A platypus is like nature's own little upcycled masterpiece, isn't it? A mammal with a duck's bill and a beaver's tail? It's the ultimate Frankenstitched animal. A perfect symbol for celebrating something beautiful that's made from totally different, unexpected parts.
Stitch's whole worldview is pretty straightforward. It's about rejecting conformity and that awful feeling of being an outsider. And instead, it's all about championing what fashion should have been about all along. Pure self-expression, and just feeling comfortable in your own skin.
And look, this isn't just some passive idea. It is an active mission. Through Stitch, the brand is taking on some of the biggest problems in the industry, from the insane waste of fast fashion to the rigid, exclusive walls built by gender stereotypes.
All right, so we've covered the philosophy, the process, and the mascot. But what does all of this actually look like when you stitch it all together? Let's take a look at the actual clothes that come out of this incredible mission. The brand has this phrase to describe their creations, perfectly imperfect. And that just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It so beautifully captures the soul of upcycling. You're celebrating the history and the character in every seam, instead of chasing some impossible, boring idea of perfection. Every garment is truly one of a kind. And these unique threads get turned into some really practical, stylish stuff. We're talking versatile overalls, super functional sling bags, and expressive scarves. All of it is designed with diverse bodies and fluid styles in mind, and all of it is made with that signature FrankenStitch care and creativity. So when you get right down to it, FrankenStitch isn't just asking you to buy something from them. They're actually inviting you to join a journey, to be part of something that's so much bigger than just a single purchase. And this right here, this is their vision for the future. It's a really powerful call for a world where what we wear actually lines up with what we believe in. Sustainability, inclusivity, and celebrating every single person's uniqueness. And so, they leave us with this question, posed directly and personally. It's an invitation for us to think about our own choices and to decide if we're ready to help build that kind of world.
The final takeaway here is really one of profound hope. It's a great reminder that huge, massive change doesn't happen all at once. It happens with small, intentional actions, built carefully and creatively, one stitch at a time.